So the game's just finished and I am so frustrated, like probably most Wolves fans with that. I was hoping that we could say that we rocked Brighton, but we probably did at half-time. But we played Brighton now 11 times in the top flight, and we have won and beaten them exactly 0 times. They are Wolves' official, I'm declaring it, official bogey side. We just can't seem to beat Brighton, even when we've got a 3-1 lead at half-time. I mean, the other thing that's frustrating me tonight is that Wolves cannot seem to put two halves of footballs together. We either don't play in the first half and play in the second half, or today we switched it round and played really well in the first half, and then the second half we just fell away again. It's so frustrating. We have to put things on the back burner and in context, and I know we've got major injuries. Wolves have got a very, very small squad. Pedent's out again today. And, you know, when you look at the bench and you see that Wolves have got a bench of 9 players, 7 of them are teenagers, hardly any first team experience, we are at the bare bones. So you have to put that in context. Wolves have played the last 7 matches. We've won 1 game. We've taken 5 points. And at the moment, it's hard to see where the next victory is coming from. And it should have been today. If Wolves are going to get into the top 6, no disrespect to Brighton, who have only won 1 home game all last season, haven't won a home game this season, and they nearly won a home game from 3-1 today. You've got to be beating Brighton, and we should have beaten it. We started slow again today, Brighton putting us on the back foot, then we got into the game and controlling it, conceded a goal, but we bounced back from it. I thought Semedo did quite well. He went for the shot, missed it, got to the byline, chipped it in, and Romain Saiss there again, headed the ball as you should do, back goal, top bins. You know, there's an argument, should we be playing Saiss up front, because he seems to create more danger. No disrespect, but Fabio Silva is a young lad. A lot of people be getting on his back. I'm not going to do that. He does cause mischief. He's running around, but he was nowhere in this game. He kept losing the ball, getting knocked off the ball. He's a young lad. He's got to beef up. And in these type of games against this type of opposition, he doesn't seem to work. I thought Pedro Neto, first half, absolutely magnificent again. Driving, switched sides, created the goal, that Wolves' second goal that we got, which was good. We got a penalty that was converted by Neves to make it 3. It was quite comical because the second goal comes off a deflection. The keeper saves it into, I think it was Byrne, for Brighton, and it goes in. And then Traore, who I think's been my best player tonight, he's been the one glimmer of hope today. Penalty, Byrne brings him down. Disastrous 3-1 half-time from a goal down, thinking, yes, this is it. We've scored 6 of our goals the whole season in the first 45 minutes. I had Tom on at overtime, Tom Rouse, you'll know him. And Tom can not always the most positive and optimistic. He said 3-2, Wolves won't score another goal. I'm thinking, yeah, he was damn right. 3-2, start of the second half, 11 minutes. Matinho, mate, don't know what was happening. And you've given, I mean, it's the start of the half again, the end of the half, the start of the half. We fell asleep. They've got a goal, they've scored the penalty, and from that point on, Brighton have got their tails up. They're thinking we can get up. Wolves have gone into the shell again. We've created absolutely 0-0 in the second half. Brighton have bullied us. They've played composure, and we've panicked. They've had a couple of other chances. They've got the equaliser. Again, a set piece, not dealt with. They've got tall players in there, headed into the goal. Took a slight defection off Saiss. That's unlucky. 3-3, and we're hanging on at points. And you're just thinking, let's hope we don't lose it. Right at the end, Traore, as I say, has been the one player today that's looked dangerous all the way through the game. He gets to the bright line. Otasowi's come on. It's literally 3 seconds from the end of the game. Otasowi's come on. He's got into the box. He's done everything right. The keeper's standing there. He's in the 6-yard box. All he has to do is get his forehead on it and hit it below the bar. He heads it too early, it hits the top of his head, balloons over the bar, and Otoso is distraught, sitting in the box. That should have been the winner, and we didn't deserve it off the second half performance. 4-3 would have been great. I feel for Otoso, he got himself in the right position. But if that had been Raul Jimenez, the same as if it had been Raul Jimenez at the end of the Spurs match, that ball's in the back of the net, and that comes from the experience. You have to take into context, again, Wolves' situation with the injuries stacking up on a small squad, and we're just limping at the moment. Where the next win is coming from in the league, the only consolation is that we didn't lose to Brighton. Brighton struggling down the bottom, and we've kept that gap. But if we don't start picking up wins, we will get drawn into an area we do not want to be in. And, you know, Fulham have got 2 games in hand on us. You know, we've got Crystal Palace in the Cup. I hope we go for the Cup this year. He really goes for it. We could do with the Cup run, because that's the only bit of, at the moment, the only possible bit of joy that we can have in terms of going for a trophy. It's not going to happen this year. We're in transition. We've got to accept that it's going to be mid-table at best, I think. Maybe if we can have a run, maybe we can push on, but not looking like we're going to get anywhere near the top 6 this season. And then we've got Everton, and then we've got the Baggies coming up, and we don't want to help them out, do we? And then we've got Palace again, and Chelsea as well. Where we're going to get the next win from, I don't know. We need to act now. We need to bring in a striker. I don't care whether it's Diogo Jota, see you, we forgot about Diogo Costa, whether it's Origi or the chap from Real Madrid. We need to bring someone in with experience to beef up the front line, to lead at the line. Maybe Diego Costa's the man. You know, his temperament, but he's 32, but his wages might be a bit expensive. He's on a free. Could he do a job? Origi, you know, is hit and miss. He would do a job. He's 25. He's Champions League winner. He scored crucial goals. He just can't get into the Liverpool side. A run of games with Wolves. Surely he's going to improve the Chaffee from. But we've got to bring in, and do we need to bring other reinforcements in the midfield area as well and defensively? I don't know. Let me know what you're thinking, how you're feeling. The first half, I'd have rated it 8. The second half, 4. So the overall performance, I'm going to have to give as a 6. Traore is my man of the match. We need to act in the transfer window, and we don't need to leave it till the end of the January transfer window. We need to act straight away. Get into the transfer window, get the job done, Wolves. Let's bring in the reinforcements. The squad is too thin at the moment. We've just got to limp through and start getting players back, and hopefully we can have a strong end to the season. We've got to start picking up some wins from somewhere. FA Cup next, let's go for that, and then hopefully get a win and we can push on in the league. Leave me your thoughts. Happy New Year. Again, we ain't beating Brighton. That's par for the course, but at least it was an entertaining game. Leave your thoughts. I'm Dazzling Dave. Till the next one, always Wolves.